Happy Thursday, everybody. It has been a wonderful day here, comfortably cool, a little bit of sun, barely any clouds, and also barely any wind. Can we say picture perfect? Because that's exactly what I'm going to call it. Look at our highs that we've had for today, mid-70s at that, high of 74 here in Rockford, across the state line, mid-70s. I mean, the lowest that we have around here is a high of 73 in Freeport, Galena, and Monroe. Oh, and Rochelle over there as well. But really starting to get more into what feels like that autumn season. And on top of that, we've had dew points that have been very dry and very comfortable, 44 degrees, which also means that you don't need that bug spray. Not for Friday and Saturday, at least. Sunday may be a bit more of a question because we are going to be seeing some rain rolling into the state line there for Saturday. But definitely for Friday and definitely for Saturday, keep that bug spray on the counter or in the cupboard. We have some winds coming in from the east at 6 miles per hour. They were coming in from the north, bringing in some Canadian winds, which is a bit cooler air in our area, but now we're starting to switch up direction and they're coming in from the east. Still very calm. We're not seeing them pick up in any kind of strength whatsoever, so they're going to be remaining under 10 miles per hour throughout the night, overnight into Friday as well. If we take a look at the rest of tonight, we can see that we start to definitely cool off into the low 60s around 8 and 9 this evening. That gets into the low 50s, and we actually could start to see this get into the upper 40s. So dips a little bit cool there, but stays relatively clear. If you like to stargaze, you may have a perfect night for that because, I mean, zero clouds whatsoever. Max Storm Track sponsored by Anderson Nissan shows no clouds in the area. As I've been mentioning, that's going to be the trend throughout the rest of tonight into Friday. Speaking of tonight, I was mentioning how we are going to be dipping into the upper 40s a little bit. So I would highly suggest, if you want to have a little bit of that cooler air, some refreshing air, you can have your ceiling fan on. I know the AC is a bit weird one to have checked there, but I will say if you have your AC in the mid 70s, I know I keep mine at 75 degrees and it doesn't feel that bad. It's a nice mild warm for you in the area. But windows, I mean, if you like the cooler air, you can keep it cracked a little bit, but I would not recommend having those windows open as it will be a bit cooler as we move overnight. Timecast does show the rest of tonight going into Friday here. I mean, relatively clear. I've been talking about how it's going to be a copy and paste day from today into tomorrow, and that is showcasing it perfectly here. Saturday, though, that's where we've been talking about the rain chances a little bit. You can see in the early hours in the morning around 6:30, we start to see some scattered rain. The afternoon time is what we're tracking a little bit more because we could see a couple storms pop up. We see around 8 o'clock at night. This little cell here was moving in from Byron, making its way over in the DeKalb area. A lot of this is going to be below us south of Rockford in that Byron DeKalb area that we'll be watching for you guys. The rest of Sunday is looking pretty nice, but this rain is not going to be fixing our drought anytime soon. I mean, this is Boone County, this is Winnebago, and this is Stevenson, and you can see, I mean, a little bit of Winnebago there is definitely in that 12% extreme drought, and the rest of us is in the severe drought, which is about 34% here. Next 7 days, if we take a look, it's going to be a high of 77 for tomorrow, high of 71 for Saturday. That's where we're going to be tracking a little bit of those rain chances, and then Sunday, high of 71 degrees. If you can believe it, though, I mean, look ahead into the week, 80, 84, and 82 for the rest of the week. That is absolutely exciting a little bit. I mean,
like you said, we're teetering.
Exactly. Well, and we don't have that increase in humidity. We don't have that sticky humidity. It's still remaining pretty dry, which is going to be nice when you are in those 80s because it's going to be nice and warm and cool, and
yeah,
it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Kayleigh. Well, still ahead.